What's up, Lions Nation? I am the Soul Man. We have the Stat Man, as always, in the house. What's up, Stat Man? How's it going tonight?
Hey, going all right. Nice chill night at home. Just relaxing. Kind of bummed out I couldn't watch a Lions game earlier today. Got to wait till tomorrow night. And that's what we're here to talk about.
That's right. Prime time, Monday Night Football. We got the Raiders coming into town to take on our Lions. You know, I'm not seeing the game like we had last week. I'm not seeing that happen again this week. I don't see it.
No, definitely not.
No way. If it does, I swear. We got Victor in the house. Says, "What's up, fellas? What's up, Vic?"
What's up, Vic? How you doing, man?
Candace says hello. What's up, Candace?
Hello, Candace.
We know that a lot of you are probably going to be watching Sunday Night Football later, for those of you that have been watching football all day, so we'll try not to keep it too far past that. Want to check in, just to let you guys know, please like, share, and subscribe. We gained a subscriber today, so we're up to 219 subscribers on that march to 500, so thank you to that person that jumped on. Hey, slowly but surely going up. You can't complain as long as those numbers keep going up.
Hey, going up is not a bad thing. It doesn't even matter if it's by 1 or 2.
Nope.
Up is up.
You know what? I think Statman has something that he's doing special for those subscribers, don't you?
Yeah. If we get to 500 subscribers, I got a special giveaway. But for the top subscriber throughout this season that watches our show, follows us on YouTube, likes our show, shares our shows, comments on our shows, I'm going to be watching for the top person that does it all the time. They're going to get a special gift from me, a autographed jersey of their player of choice that plays for the Detroit Lions.
Hell yeah. Oh, start fantasy football notification.
It's telling you you're going to win this week.
What's up, fellas? Says Dane. What's up, Dane?
How's it going, brother?
See, Dane just heard what you just said, so he had to make sure he commented so he knew he was in here. I see how it's going. Dar's in the house. Says, "What's up, homies? What's up, Dar?"
How's it going, brother?
All right. Well, I'm going to pull up our injury report for DetroitLions.com. We got Jonah Jackson. He's out with an ankle. Montgomery out again with the ribs. Frank Ragnow is listed as doubtful, toe and calf. Jones, Pascal, Rodriguez, Vaitai are all listed as questionable. And a last-minute addition to the injury report, Amon-Ra St. Brown listed as questionable with an illness. I think the biggest injury there, one of them, if Frank Ragnow doesn't play, that's a big hit. But also Montgomery being out again, we are going up against the Raiders, not taking anything away from them, but you'll see in the head-to-head, we should be able to do pretty well with our run game against them. But that's still 2 weeks in a row now without Montgomery. What do you think about the injury report, Logan?
Montgomery still hurts. The guy's a workhorse at the running back position. Frank Ragnow is the leader of our offensive line, so that's going to be tough. I swear he's battled that toe injury the entire time he's been with the Lions. It's kind of sucks to see him to be out, but we also have somebody that I believe could step in. Graham Glasgow has experience at center, so I would imagine he would take over that spot, but we'll have to wait and see.
Facebook user says, Aubrey says hello, and where's my shout out?
Hi, Aubrey. Aubrey's my niece. Love you.
Come on, stat man. You pour out comics, collectibles, and crypto. That is our friend Mike Burt saying hello. What's up, Mike?
How's it going, Mike?
New chain, Logan?
No, I've had this. I decided to put it back on.
Yeah, Logan's coming out with all the bling today.
Yes.
Literally. Yeah, I don't know. Looking at that, I mean, some of the guys, we see some of those guys in the injury report that are listed as questionable are actually guys that have been injured some of them. So that's kind of an upgrade. And they were shown as limited participants. So there's some of those guys in there that could actually play the Monday night. Montgomery being out sucks. It does. To me, you're going to have to see Jahmyr Gibbs actually step up. He's going to have to take on that starting running back role. They need to get him the ball more. Last week they went off of it, like your brother had mentioned. This week they have to stick to it. I think that has to work this week, especially against the Raiders. I think we have a good chance of exploiting them with Gibbs.
Well, my brother Dane explained to me too, my older brother. He said running backs, he was a running back himself. He said running backs get into rhythm after so many touches. You've got to keep getting the ball to get that feel for carrying it, take those hits, and then eventually those holes open up and you just take off. I think Gibbs is one of those players you just keep giving him the ball. I think he's got that explosive ability that he can make big plays in the open field. And I believe he can run through the tackles too if you give him the opportunity.
I think he's I think Gibbs could really shine too in a screen game. You get some good blockers out in front of him and with open space, he would be hard to take down. And that brings up St. Brown. With St. Brown, possibility of not playing, I think he'll play. I don't know. It's just a little illness, I think. It's not – I think we'll see him suit up. But if he doesn't, you got to have guys like Reynolds. You got to have guys like Williams to step up and make some catches. You know, last week he had a couple of not so good attempts at catches. I want to see some more end arounds or something to him too, like get him more involved. I think Marvin Jones is gone, if I remember correctly. I think he left.
Yeah, he walked away for personal reasons. I mean, he didn't do much for our team this year, but in the past, he put his heart and soul into our team. Actually led the league at one point in touchdown receptions the one year. I believe that his heart was with the team. And Dan Campbell even said if he wants to come back, he's always got a spot back in the organization. So
that's awesome. Yeah, and plus you got to think. Dar says I'm ready for those blue helmets. Yep, that'll be Monday. I'll be at the game tomorrow, says Facebook user. Mike says, I'm hoping St. Brown plays. I have him in fantasy.
I got him in both my fantasy leagues, and I think he will play. He's questionable players. I think they list it as questionable as like a 75% chance they're going to play. So as long as it's that 75% chance, I don't see St. Brown sitting out for an illness. Especially on a Monday night game. No. Prime time. The only real person, the top two that were listed is out. I don't see them. Obviously they're not playing, but the rest of them, I think there's a possibility. Victor says, I think it'll be a tough game, but we still get the win by 3. Victor thinks it's going to be a little tougher than what a lot of people do. Running backs Eaton makes for a better wide receiver game. Exactly. We have to get that run game going, whether it's and then open up that play action. That's what we do. That's what Jared Goff does best. We got to get that going. Marvin Jones' kid passed away, Dar said. Yeah, that's a good reason to walk away from football for the time being. I mean, God forbid something like that ever happens to me, but I wouldn't be wanting to do something like that and be away from the rest of my family if something like that ever were to happen to me. Well, that's tough, too. I didn't know that. That hits you pretty hard when you hear that stuff like that. All right, head-to-head Lions passing offense, 7th against the Raiders passing defense, which is 21st. You got the Lions run offense right now is 8th. Raiders run defense is 28th. Raiders passing offense 28th. Lions passing defense 9th. Raiders run offense 32nd versus the Lions run defense, which is 8th. Wow, we went from 1st to 8th in run defense just after one game against Baltimore. And we dropped in the power rankings like way down to 9 or some shit when I seen it last. Let's break it down. Raiders passing defense 21st and the run defense 28th. So let's talk about the Lions offense going up against that defense. Stat man, what comes to mind? How are we gonna beat them? We're gonna beat them by running the ball effectively. getting first downs early and scoring early in the game. Against the Ravens, we fell behind fast, let the Ravens go up 7. We got on offense, fell behind with the 3 and outs. We got to produce yards. We got to get those chunk plays, even if it's a little dink and dunk, 5-yard passes, 3-yard runs. We just got to stick to it. We got to stick to the game plan. Everybody's got to come out and be at the top of their game. It's any given Sunday in the NFL or Monday for, tomorrow night, but anything can happen. The Raiders come out and smoke us for all we know, but if we're not on top of our game, everybody's got to stick to their assignments and not miss key opportunities.
Yeah, and like you said, we got to be on top of our game. Last week, I don't know what happened, but that team can't show up this week. They can't show up tomorrow night. If that team shows up tomorrow night that showed up last week, they could beat us. But if the team that's been out here playing every week before then shows up, I think we have a very good chance. The Raiders' offense is not ranked very high in passing or rushing. Rushing, actually, I think it said they were 32nd, if I remember correctly. I'm waiting for it to come across the screen so I can look at it. Yeah, the passing offense is 28th, and their rushing offense is 32nd.
Don't let that fool you, though. They have formidable players.
On paper, it looks good by the numbers. But, they have Devontae Adams. They have Jacobs, right? He's not hurt. So they got a good running back, a very good wide receiver. Our defense is very good. We just got to shut them 2 down. Like last week, we had to shut down Lamar Jackson. We didn't do that at all. This week, we have to shut down Jacobs and Devontae Adams if we want a chance to win this game.
Well, what helps us, too, is we don't have a mobile quarterback that can just make sneaky plays out of the backfield and get away from pressure. Aiden Hutchinson leads the league in quarterback pressures this year, and I see him getting a lot of pressure on Jimmy Garoppolo that just came off an injury. He's not going to be very mobile, so we need to take an opportunity in that, and with the crowd noise, we need to make him feel the pain right away. I mean, you got to hit him early, and hit him often.
Yeah, our defensive line could be eaten well this game, if I say it that way. I think they could have a heck of a day. Like you said, Garoppolo's not going to be able to run out of there like a Lamar Jackson did or make plays like that. So if we can get pressure on him, he's not going to be able to get the ball to Devontae Adams, or, they might just have to stick to a run game and make it one-dimensional, which our run defense is pretty good. Mike says the Pack lost again today. Yeah, they did. And the Minnesota Vikings, those of you that don't know, lost Kirk Cousins today as well. It's a big injury for Minnesota.
So thank you, Green Bay, for that.
Stick to dink and dunk. That's what Mike said. Yeah, thanks, Packers. Broncos proved that today, beating the Chiefs. Yes, the Broncos beat the Chiefs today. I think you just said the stat. What was the score, Logan?
Last time I seen it was 21-9, and the Broncos had the ball inside the 10-yard line. So,
Facebook here just says, I had to read this one a couple times to get it, and then I got it. That it was funny. But fullback Malcolm Rodriguez will have 100-yard day. I was like, we don't have a fullback Rodriguez. That's what I kept thinking in my head. Then I remembered the last when he was in there as fullback. So nice.
Can you imagine that, though? He comes out and just has over 100-yard game as a fullback.
He is listed as questionable. Maybe that was from being a fullback that one time.
Just make him the running back.
Yeah. Hopefully they're just knowing the game that it is. Hopefully hopefully Montgomery's injury isn't too serious, because I want to see him get back in there with us. Because when he's in there, he is a beast. I tell you what.
What's nice too about this game tomorrow night is we got our bye week afterwards. So it kind of helps out the guys with these nagging injuries to get them possibly healthy by the next game we have. So that's how I look at it. You got to look at the positives in the situation, and hopefully these guys can get healthy and ready to go again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for the Monday night. It's Monday night. I mean, it's going to be awesome. I'm really excited for it. Who are you looking for as your on offensive defense? Who are your standout players? Who are you looking for to make an impact Monday night?
On offense, I'm looking at Josh Reynolds. The guy's been kind of an unsung hero for us. I see him having a big game. He's that big body receiver that we got, and he's been catching the ball every time it's thrown to him. So I'm looking for him on offense, and then on defense, I'm going to go with my man, Aiden Hutchinson. I think he had he got some pressures on Lamar Jackson, but just couldn't get home. I think he gets home at least 3 times against Jimmy Garoppolo tomorrow night.
Yeah, he's probably itching. He got so many close calls the last game. He probably wants to get in there and get some sacks. All right, offense. I was going to say Laporta, but I think the guy that has to shake off the last game and get back to how he's been playing is Jared Goff. I think we need to see Jared Goff making those accurate throws and just getting back to how he was playing before last week. So offense, I'm going to go with Jared Goff. I think he has at least 3 touchdown passes. Maybe he'll throw another rushing touchdown in there. I don't know. We'll see. Defense, Branch. That's all I want to see have an impact. Brian Branch, when he came back, didn't have much going on, but I know what that guy can do. I want to see that kid open it up again and maybe get a pick. That's who I'm looking for to make an impact in the game. Dar says Sewell will have to have a big game going against Max Crosby. Yeah, we did not mention Crosby yet. But on the Raiders defensive side, that guy is a beast. So, yeah, Sewell's going to have to make sure he stops him or Goff's going to have a heck of a day.
I think there was a stat that Sewell has the most snaps without a quarterback sack this year.
I don't
without allowing a quarterback sack.
Sewell's a beast. Mike says Jahmyr Gibbs and Hutchinson for his players. Perry in the house says, what's up? What's up, Perry?
What's up, Perry? How's it going, man?
All right. And real quick, like I said, we're going to try to get out of here because I know a lot of people are going to be jumping on to watch Sunday Night Football. So we're going to try to get out of here pretty quick. I don't know if I'm going to watch it or not yet, but I want to remind everybody, if you're just tuning in, just watching us over on YouTube, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe on that March to 500. We are at 219 as of today. So thank you, everybody that's been subscribing. And please share with all your Lions friends out there. If you know somebody that's interested in Lions podcast, make sure you shoot them to We Are Lions Nation. Dar says, I need Gibbs and Laporta to get like 70 fantasy points. It's not impossible, but
I need St. Brown to get me like 70 by himself. I'm behind big time right now. I think it's like 169 to like 66 points right now in fantasy. And I got Goff, St. Brown, and I believe I have Riley Patterson. That's all I got left.
I got the Lions D. That's the only people first. And then the guy I'm playing's got Adams.
Oh, wait, no, I have Josh Jacobs too, unfortunately. So as a Lions fan, I'm hoping Josh Jacobs doesn't have a big game, but as a fantasy owner, yeah, I mean, he could get a couple touchdowns as long as we still win.
Dar says Justin Jefferson is on the trade block.
After Cousins went down.
Yeah. Well, hey, Statman, you want to get us out of here? You gonna do it?
Oh, we're going out about 10 minutes early. I can get it going. All right, I'm going to sing this fight song. I'm hoping it brings us some luck tomorrow night, even though we don't really need it because our team. What's up?
I just want to make this clear. Last week, there was no fight song. Look what happened. Just saying.
I failed all of you.
No one wants your secondhand trash.
Oh, man.
Ooh. All right, Logan, hit it, buddy.
All right, Lions Nation. Let's get this dub tomorrow against Las Vegas. We're going to stomp them into the ground, get that payback win after that horrible loss to the Ravens. Let's go. Forward down the field, a charging team that will not yield. And when the blue and silver wave, stand and cheer the brave. Rah, 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 go hard, win the game. With honor you will keep your fame. Down the field and gain a Lions victory. Go Lions! One pride. Let's go.
Oh, fantasy's going off like crazy right now. Hey, thank you, Statman, for that. We are heading to Monday night. We will see you guys all maybe Wednesday because Tuesday is Halloween. So I didn't think about that till right now. So trick-or-treating, I think it's on me this year. So possible. If not,
we can push it back a little bit if you need to. I think trick-or-treating only goes to about 8 p.m. usually.
Yeah, I'll figure it out and we'll post it up on the page. So keep an eye out for that. It'll either be Tuesday or Wednesday at the latest. So
I'll have to get my costume.
Do it. All right, everybody, have a good night. Enjoy the rest of the football Sunday, and we will see you guys all later on this week.
And I got one special shout out to somebody special out there. This person knows who they are. Okay? That's all I got to do.
And on that note,
thanks a lot, everyone.
We are out.